Hey, welcome in tonight. Well, we have an interesting topic to talk about this evening.
It was interesting.
Yes, there was a double murder.
It's so fun to say that too.
What's fun to say about murder?
I hear like it's a double murder where we're camping.
Well, it sounds serious. I don't know if it sounds
Oh no, I mean
fun.
not fun. Like they had a good time.
But yeah, there was a double murder at the RV park that we are currently staying at. We're going to talk all about that here in a second. But we want to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
So pop in, get involved in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from tonight.
Yeah.
Love to hear from you. It looks like we already got a bunch of people in here. A lot of wagsters.
A lot of wagsters
from our Patreon. The wagsters down in Wagville hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate you all coming in. We appreciate all of our moderators who are helping us out tonight with keeping all the trolls and creepers out of here.
That's right.
Appreciate it. We got a lot to go over tonight. We got a lot going on, man.
Yeah, we got more than I want going on.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy couple of weeks because
it's been a crazy couple months.
We got here. We're in Florida right now. We got here the first week of June because my stepfather was ill with pancreatic cancer, and it was coming close to the end of that situation. And we got here. He lived another 6 weeks. He lived another 6 weeks. He passed away on August 3rd. And so that's when all the work started pretty much.
Yeah.
Because we had to help my mom with all the arrangements, celebration of life. And because now she's down to just her income, she can't afford to stay in Florida.
Right.
So she's going to be moving to Missouri.
Which required us finding a place, packing her up.
Getting approved for a loan.
Yeah.
Everything involved with buying a house.
Yeah.
And moving. And really just had to trust my brother who is there to walk through the house because I couldn't take my mom up there to look at the house. No. So she's never seen the house that she's getting ready to buy. But my older brother, he works on houses, he flips houses, so he knows what he's looking at.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be okay.
I'm excited about it.
And normally we go live on the second Wednesday of every month, but we're one day early, and we're one day early because
tomorrow's travel day.
We're leaving tomorrow. And not just tomorrow is travel day. My brother's calling me right now, as a matter of fact. He's actually driving my mother's car from here. He flew in yesterday. He's driving my mother's car back to Missouri right now, so he probably has no idea that we're live.
No, we probably should warn him.
I'll call him back after this is over. But we're leaving tomorrow, and we'll have 5 travel days in a row.
Yes, because we didn't want to do the whole long travel day short trip like we did to get here.
Yeah.
Because that sucked, and we had lots of issues.
Well.
So now we're just going to do our normal travel time.
Yeah.
Longer days to get here.
Well, it's not as far of a trip as it was from Michigan to get down here either.
No,
so it's about 1,000 miles to get there. So we broke that up into 5 days.
Yeah.
About 250 or 200 or so miles a day for the next 5 days. So we're gonna be hitting some places, but not doing anything along the way.
No.
We get there.
We're gonna roll in right after lunch and leave the next morning. Roll in right after lunch. Leave the next
we'll
morning.
be up in Missouri for about a month. And then we're going to roll back down. And when we roll back down, because we're coming back to Florida, and we're going to stay here for the winter.
Yeah, we got to get out of there before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Like cold.
But we're going to take a little bit longer to come back down.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be in a rush. We're in a rush to get there because...
we have a closing date.
Well, Mom's flying on Monday.
Yeah, we got to pick her up.
We're going to be there on Sunday. We're going to pick her up. And then we have a closing date for the house.
Yeah.
So we're under a gun. And we didn't want to leave too early. We wanted to help get her all packed up.
Yeah, as much as we could.
And so now everything's done. All we're just got to do, we're going to leave ahead of time. She's going to be here. Mover's going to pack her out on Saturday. And then we'll all be up in Missouri on Monday.
Yeah, we leave a Wednesday. Movers come Saturday. We get there Sunday. She gets there Monday. We close on Wednesday. That's how we roll.
And then hopefully the movers will be there shortly after that. And we start unpacking, getting everything set up for, utilities, internet.
All that energy to pack just so we can just
unpack it
again.
Yeah. But hey, welcome in everybody. We got a bunch of people in here. We're not going to say specifically hello to everybody, but hello everybody. We are looking at the chat and we're seeing where you're saying hello from and all that good stuff.
From all over. We got
from all over.
Ohio, Georgia,
South Carolina,
Oregon,
Texas. Yeah, all kinds of the cool stuff. Bruce, he says, I'm here to support my. That would tell you how long Bruce has been watching the channel, because that joke was like before we even left the house. So thanks
I think it was shortly
for sticking around for so long and hanging out with us, Bruce. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
It looks like, venturesome couple. They're in here.
Hey guys,
they're
I hope you're
better.
feeling better.
Yeah, they got the Rona.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were not able to go up to the Hershey show. We weren't able to go up to the Hershey show because of all the stuff going on here anyway. But I think it spoiled their plans. So that really stinks. I hate to hear that, because it's looking like it's a good time for the people who are already there.
And I hope what I consider a miracle drug when we get sick, they ordered it, and I hope it works for them.
Yeah, it's some Easy C-Pack that we got from
Easy Pack or Easy C-Pack.
Whatever. So this whole ordeal with my stepfather passing away and helping mom and everything has really kind of, I think it has, and you let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe that it has impacted the channel.
Oh, absolutely.
By not moving around as much, not being able to go out and do adventuring, exploring. It's been a lot of us sitting and talking about RV topics and reviewing RV products, which it's all part of it.
It is part of it.
We would rather them be sprinkled in.
Yeah.
We would rather the majority of our content be.
We don't like it bombarding.
Yeah, we would rather most of it be travel, adventure, just having fun, hanging out.
With occasional.
But unfortunately, probably still going to see that for the next several weeks from us until we can get back out there and start doing some stuff. Yeah.
I'm like about to explode to do something. I like we've been taking your mom to the movies and getting her out, because she's been pretty much locked up for 6 years taking care of your stepdad. So she's missed a lot. But I mean, I miss our going out.
Yeah.
And
some other folks here from Florida
to
too.
do it.
Yeah.
A lot of Florida people right now.
Yeah, I don't know why so many people were in Florida for the summer. We didn't choose to be. We had to be because of the situation. But it looks like, and even down here where we're at right now, the parks are filling up.
Yes. You can tell it's getting close to winter.
And we were just trying to book something for January.
Because we forgot about it.
And
that was our bad.
Full. So we're scrambling right now to find. We had a window there that we got to fill. We're going to try to figure that out. So and we got some Canadians in here.
Yes.
Hey, good to see y'all tonight. Vegas.
Yeah, baby.
Tennessee. We got people all over the place.
Wow. Yeah. Arizona.
Oh yeah. They're saying Spoonie says she knows which RV park we're talking about. There's a lot of people that probably do know which, because
I'm sure if you have anything to do with the Thousand Trail system or know somebody in the Thousand Trail system, you should know about it.
And I don't know if it made national news or not, but
it made local for sure.
It may have.
But
a couple of folks in here from Vegas. We got Sherry in here and over the hill RV. They're in here from Las Vegas tonight. Good to see you guys. Lots of Waxsters in here. Thanks y'all for coming out. And we did our Patreon live last week. We did that actually one day late.
Yeah.
Because of Labor Day.
We did that late this early.
This one early. So everything's thrown off. But everything being thrown off is kind of the norm.
Yeah.
Recently. Anyway.
It is.
We're also going to do something really cool tonight.
Oh, Jim and Carol are here. Hi,
hey guys. They're fellow allies in the Alliance. We're going to do something cool tonight. We are going to, because Scout, if you don't know, Scout has been on a diet.
Yeah.
Because worms are fattening, and the fat doesn't get processed in reptiles the same way as it does humans.
No,
and
he was borderline in his liver levels.
Yeah, they store it all in their liver. It's not good for him.
Back him down.
So we backed him down. He's been on a diet for how long now?
It's like, what, 2 months?
He ate worms for the first time yesterday in a long, long time. Because you can still have them as a treat.
Yeah.
Just not all the time. So we're going to weigh Scout live tonight and see if the diet has been effective at all. Now, what did he weigh before?
2.2 pounds.
2.2 pounds. So we'll see. And we got a cool little harness that we got to weigh him.
A little, it's 1.2 pounds more than he should weigh.
Yeah. So I wanted to share this with you really quickly. So, like I said, we've been doing a lot of product reviews, a lot of stuff. And since we've been doing that, we've been partnering with some great people who have products.
Yeah.
They're giving up a lot of cool discounts for us. We got a lot of stuff coming in the works too. So that's part of the deal. Even though it's not our favorite content, at least we're putting stuff out that's helping people out and saving people money.
Yes.
So we even started a partners tab on our website. And so we listed everybody that we're partnered with, all the vendors we're partnered with, all the discounts that you can get. So we'll let you take a look at this real fast.
You did a good job. It's very pretty.
They can't read. Oh. I don't think so. They might be able to.
It's still pretty.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I hope you saw that. I don't know if you heard us talking in the background. It's supposed to mute. I don't know if it does or not.
Yeah.
When you're showing a video. But anyway, that's our new partners tab. And what did you say? I did a good job.
You did a good job. It's very pretty.
So that's everybody. If you click on there, it'll take you right to their website. And a lot of it will automatically give you the discount. Some of them you have to put in the promo code, but everything's listed there. So let me do this. I will leave a link in the chat.
Okay.
And also, after the video is over, after this live is over, I'll leave a link in the description of the video, so that you can find that pretty easily. And there you go. There's the link, so you can find all of our partners. And we've been really fortunate with being able to find good partners.
Yes.
Very willing to work with us on giving discounts to you.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that we almost require.
Yes, absolutely.
If we're going to promote somebody, there are people that we get into business with, like Amazon and stuff like that. They're just affiliates.
Yeah.
To where it's just a perk. We get to raise money for vets.
Yeah.
A portion of everything we make from that goes to vets, so that's a perk for that. Doesn't really save you anything, but doesn't cost you anything extra either. So we appreciate all of you who are on our Amazon doing that stuff. So let's talk about the murder. That's what everybody's here to talk about. The murders. The double murder. There was a double murder in our RV park. We are currently sitting in Thousand Trails, Orlando. And it was about a week and a half ago, maybe.
It was.
It's been a hot second.
Was it like the day we got here, or the day after we got here?
Something like that.
Shortly after we arrived here.
Yeah, we're hanging out with our new friends, which we're going to show you a picture of them here in a second. We met. And as soon as they got back to their rig, because they were right down the road, they sent us a message and said, hey, did you hear somebody got murdered in the park?
Like 30 minutes ago.
And I was like, oh my gosh. No, I didn't hear that. So we turn on the news, and it's all over the news here.
Yeah.
So apparently, at first, it was just thought to be one murder. Turns out to be a double murder and a sexual battery.
Yeah. So
it was crazy. So I'm going to play this little clip for you to kind of give you an idea of what happened, because they can tell the story a little better than I can. Here you go.
Lake County investigators just released new info about what led to a man killing his wife and her teen son.
Officers also releasing a picture of what they are calling the murder weapon.
Deputies in Lake County say Justin Jones first killed his wife with a mallet and then killed his 17-year-old stepson when he came home and saw what had happened. When detectives here arrested Jones, they say he confessed to the crime.
In 25 years of doing this right here, this is probably one of the worst.
Lieutenant Fred Jones with the Lake County Sheriff's Office says the details are disturbing. Deputies were first called to the Thousand Trails Resort and RV Park in Claremont around 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Sheriff's Office shared this picture of the murder weapon. They say Jones killed his wife after an argument on Tuesday night.
The next morning, it appears the 17-year-old stepson came home, and that's when he attacked the stepson.
In the affidavit to arrest Jones, another woman reported the murder to deputies.
Unfortunately, she viewed this, she heard it as it happened.
She told them Jones tied her up and sexually battered her for hours before she was able to escape to a neighbor's home. Jones was arrested after deputies found his SUV in this Publix parking lot on US 27.
So, wow. That's crazy.
And what was even crazier, it was on the street we stayed on the last time we were here.
Yeah, I mean, right on, and it's not a big row.
No, it's a short row.
It's a short row, so there's not a lot of rigs in there, and it's actually a nice little area.
I like that row.
And so this is not a knock on Thousand Trails. Bad stuff happens all over the place. Bad
everywhere.
Bad people do bad stuff. And so our thoughts and prayers are certainly with all the family members.
Yeah.
This poor girl who had to endure this. I'm so thankful that she got away.
Yeah.
And was able to report it. I don't know how long
this
this would have gone unnoticed or unknown had she not escaped, because he probably would have killed her too.
Yes.
And then you know, and I don't know if they were seasonal.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But either way, eventually they would have had to leave the park.
Yeah.
And
but if nobody ever got out, he might have because he put his wife, after he killed her, under the bed. He bagged her and put her under the bed. So he could have put potentially 3 people under the bed, and nobody would have been the wiser.
Yeah.
How crazy would that have been?
Oh, somebody's asking if it was near our current RV spot. Not very close to our current RV spot.
No.
Maybe. It's a big park, so it's maybe
maybe we have to get to the main road and then go
third of a mile. It wasn't very far because it's all in the same park, but it is.
It was crazy though.
And you know what's really crazy is this is the second time that someone has died while we were at this park.
Yeah.
2 years ago we were at this park and
with the Brit.
Yeah, we were camping with the Braves and Brits, and an employee who works here, who lives here also, died. It was natural causes. It wasn't murder or anything, but man, this one was violent. This one was vicious.
Yeah,
Thank God they found this guy, because I mean, he was just, something's got to be wrong with you.
Well, yeah.
When you mallet somebody to death and put him in a trash bag and put him under the bed and then mallet your stepson, and then this poor girl had to watch the whole thing go down. And then I guess he tried to run. He ran out a little bit, got out to the Publix in the Walgreens area, which is right there.
The park. Yeah.
And I guess they got it pretty quick. They showed a little bit of footage on that on the news too, but man,
yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
People do crazy things.
Yeah.
Oh well. What? Oh.
Don't camp with the wags. I promise we're not bad luck. It's just a coincidence.
It is a coincidence.
And like I said, you know, there's bad people
doing bad things all over every day.
Yeah, this is a nice park.
I love this park.
We've been here several times. Yeah. Nothing ever really stupid crazy happened other than this. And Claremont's not a bad area.
No, it's not.
You know, Claremont's a nice
touristy
area. Yeah.
I like the area.
Yeah. Murder mystery dinner party.
Well, that'd be cool.
I've never been to one of those things.
I like where your head's at, Natasha.
Yeah.
We have to do that sometime.
So we got some other stuff to share with you. So
what we got?
We are, like I said, we're getting ready to leave here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we've had friends. We've had friends here.
We have.
Like animal friends, 4-legged friends.
Yeah.
We're backed up to the little pond here, and we have what we counted at least 2 alligators that have been hanging out back here with us.
Yeah.
We got some pictures to show you. And these are up on our Facebook and our Instagram page. So if you haven't seen these on our Facebook and Instagram page, go over there and join us on Facebook and Instagram, because we put stuff up there a lot. And if you're not following us over there, then
shame on you.
Why not? Why are you not following us over there? But got some good shots. There's one of them right there.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
This was right behind our RV.
Yeah.
Right on the bank there.
He's lurking.
And he was resting his head up on the tall grass there. I guess he had a rough day.
Yeah.
And then
being a gator.
Once he got into the water, he was hanging out right there. And then, of course, Scout holding down the fort.
That's right. He said, "Get out of my campsite."
You can see his beard's all black. He's all mad. Now,
he was not out there at the time.
No, I will tell you this, and we had comments on Instagram and Facebook like, "Why would you have him out there?" But those pictures were taken at separate times, so we didn't take the picture of Scout while the alligator was out. Maybe he sent
something, because that Scout photo was 20 minutes before the gator came on the bank.
As soon as we got Scout back in time.
I wonder if Scout sensed a disturbance in the forest. And
maybe.
He's like, something's going on and I don't like it.
But we joke with him. We're like, he's up there looking out the window. Yeah. I'm like, always looking for your friend or your cousin or whatever.
Yeah, your cousin.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the spot. I would like to get it again sometime.
Yeah. I don't want to cry.
I want to cry. It wasn't. It's a beautiful gator.
It is, and he sat here for a long, long time, and we see him probably 2 or 3 times a day at least, just tooling around, hanging out, not really about everybody. And we did a short where he was like, he lunged at something, and I caught it on camera where he lunged at something, and he was chomping on something. I couldn't tell what he was chomping on. It was probably like a little turtle or a frog or a fish or something. But he had a hold of something.
Yeah.
But he was very docile, not really bothering anybody. Yeah. And I don't know how big he's going to get, but there's a couple of these little ponds around TTO. Yeah. TTO is what people call House Trails Orlando. But this is the only.
I've seen them walking down the street. That's what I want to see. I want to see one of them walk down the street.
Yeah.
So that would just fascinate.
I would say if you're in Florida and you're in an RV park and there's water features or water in your park, just be careful. Be careful. Oh, there he is, right there.
Yeah, he's swimming by right now.
Be careful of your animals. I don't know if I can turn this and see him or not, but I don't know if
it's kind of getting dark.
He is right there.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, hard to see him right there. But anyway, he's swimming out there right now. The scout's watching him. But it is cool. It's cool to have a gator back here to hang out with and have fun.
I like it.
Yeah. So what has happened since the last live?
A lot.
But not a lot filming wise. We haven't filmed anything other than, when we're back, we've been back and forth between staying at Mom's house and then over here. And then while we're back here, we're like binge filming.
Yeah.
3, 4, or 5 videos.
And then after.
And then we'll go back to Mom's, where as we're helping her pack, I'll be editing between that.
Yeah.
So it's been, you don't get that nice pattern. Oh, you shoot a video today, and a couple days later you edit a little bit, and then a few days
leisurely,
and then you edit another, and then maybe go to exploring it. And no, it's been like boom, and we're home. We're only home for 2 or 3 days, and so we're like boom, we'll film a bunch, and which is crazy because if you're
I don't like filming like that.
Yeah, I don't either. It's not fun. You lose track of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You got to try to stay on track, and you got to have notes, and it's just not our favorite style. And then
we had to change clothes a lot.
Wardrobe changes.
So we didn't have the same shirts in every video we filmed that day. So felt like a movie star for a while. I was changing shirts, changing hair. Because couldn't wear the same hair over though.
You can't wear the same hair. You got to change hair. And we've actually we had to go back and check the footage sometimes because you're filming 3 or 4 videos, 5 videos in a day. You don't remember what you were wearing the first one.
Shoot, I already put this on.
What hair was I wearing in that first one?
Or
pull that back up.
One of them, I think we forgot. We had to do an opener. It was an opener or a close for something that we already had filmed. We had to go look back at what we wore that day.
Yeah.
So we could change into that and match the beginning or the ending of it.
Not that it matters. I don't think anybody would. I think they might notice.
Well, see, I would. See, I'm OCD. I would notice. You would be oblivious.
Yeah,
they could change shirts 3 times in a video. You wouldn't notice.
I wouldn't.
But I would have noticed.
Oh, Johnson, they got bears in their campground. That's pretty cool.
That'd be cool. That's one thing I thought we would see when we were in California, and we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know that I would be. Yeah, we
didn't go enough into California, probably.
And there are bears in Florida too.
There are.
We grew up in Florida, so we're way more comfortable with gators.
Yeah.
I think I'm more scared of a bear than a gator.
Yeah, I have an understanding of gators.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much as a bear.
Yeah, I bet you some couples say, "Oh, the life of YouTubers." Yeah. If you're a YouTuber, you understand. I mean, it's part of the deal. But it's still, even though we're filming stuff that's not our favorite, it's still fun.
Yeah, we still have fun doing it.
We have a lot of fun doing it. So it's just not our favorite. Did you name the alligator? Al. It's Al. His middle initial is E. And his last name is Gator. Al E. Gator.
Stupid.
What?
I like it, but I think it's stupid.
Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate that.
You,
and I always forget to mention this, and I usually don't get reminded until the first super chat. But 100% of all of our super chats and super stickers that we get during these lives, 100% goes to the next veteran charity organization.
Which I am so excited that, was it 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Yes, was it yesterday?
That's when we nailed down the actual everything.
Blurred.
Yeah.
We actually got in contact. Everything's arranged. they are expecting us.
The next donation is
Cannot
coming
wait.
soon to a YouTube channel near you.
And it was on the recommendation
of a viewer.
Of a viewer.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yes.
When we're out there filming, we will name.
I have their name, so we will
took a screenshot.
give them credit. For
so
it. Yeah, I did too because I didn't want to forget.
So that's really cool. It's a really cool organization.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to dig it a lot, and it's actually a place that you can go and travel and see.
Yes.
And so after we do this, you'll be able to go and hang out there and see what it's all about.
Yeah, you can visit it yourself.
That's coming up. Well, we're going to be there late October, so that's when we'll be filming that.
Yeah.
And usually we try to get those videos out pretty
Right
quick
away.
after the donation, just to get those out and get that awareness out, and we want to get started saving for the next one.
That's right.
So thank you, Stephen.
Yes.
That was actually this $50 that you just donated is the first toward the next one, because we already got allocations for this. No,
yet.
we're still
we still got all of this month.
Still got all of this month, all the money we make for the first part of October. Yeah, so this money's actually going to go to them. Yeah. So thank you. We appreciate you.
It's a well-deserved play.
Yeah. Need a production assistant. We do need a production assistant because
cool.
a lot of times, even when we do the live, I will get everything ready, and then once we go live, I'm like, I forgot to add something. I wanted to add it, and then you can't add it during the live. It's just too much to go back and forth. So if there's a picture I want to show you, or like a video clip that I want to show you, if I don't have that preloaded ahead of time, you just don't. And I've even like left out thank yous from like super chats and super stickers and pictures of people we met up with, and I'm like, feel terrible because
and I'm assuming it's Natasha typing. I'm just going to assume it's Natasha typing that.
Yeah.
And I could see, like, she would be an awesome production manager.
So what's your going rate, Natasha?
She's got her own channel to worry about.
Look, don't worry about that. Just come work.
Come run our life for us, please.
Do you also serve as the life coach? We may need a life coach.
You're a travel nurse. Can you be a travel production manager?
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, deer and turkey. We saw some wild turkey. We were at we went to visit the graveyard where my grandparents are buried, because my mother's leaving Florida, and both her parents are buried at Bushnell at the National Cemetery, because my grandfather served in the military, and then my grandmother, after they divorced, she married a military retiree. Yeah. And it just so happened that they lived close together, and so now, even though they were divorced, they're buried at the same cemetery, not the same plot. But we went to go visit them, and there were wild turkeys out there. So that's what just sparked my memory of going to Bushnell, which is an amazing cemetery. Yeah. If you get a chance to go by there, definitely do that.
Yeah, especially if you're in the Central Florida area.
Yeah, Steve said gators don't climb trees, but they do climb fences.
They can climb a fence.
They'll climb a fence.
Yeah.
And bourbon does make it better. That's right. Yeah. Even though I can't drink right now. No. I'm still on my diet too. So me and Scout are both still on our diets. I just had a doctor's appointment this morning, and so they'll be running labs.
More towards the end of the year.
Yeah. Hopefully everything
give it a little bit longer.
Hopefully everything's good, and I can get back to my bourbon. Yeah.
You poor thing.
Yeah, gators do run fast. They can outrun a human, but short spurts. Yeah. So if you can beat them out for a short period of time and zigzag, they're not smart enough to go where you're going. They follow your track, and then they get wore out. So that's how you do it with gators. And that's why I'm more comfortable with gators than I am with bears, because I don't really know what to do with a bear. Would you play dead?
I would. I'd be like
scream.
I'd be like in that movie Without a Paddle. I'd be all balled up in the field.
They're trying to feed you like the dead rabbit. Just eat it, man. Just eat it.
I love that movie. Yeah.
Hey, there's Smokey.
Hey, guys.
What's up, guys? Good to see you guys. Yeah. And sorry that your Falcons didn't do so well on opening day. And sorry, I just busted.
Are you sorry?
No. I'm not sorry.
I didn't think so.
I'm not a Falcons fan, but anyway, so we got, let's talk about who all we met up with between the last live and this live. We didn't think we were going to be meeting up.
Honestly, I didn't think we'd see
We thought we were going to be so busy we weren't going to be able to get it done. But it turns out that we did get to meet up with some folks.
Yep.
So first, we knew this one was coming. The family got to come in town.
Yeah.
And this is out at Daytona Beach, where we scattered my stepfather's ashes.
Yes.
And that was his wishes. He wanted to be scattered on the beach. And he was a big NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
And so right here behind us, that beach that you see in the background is where they raced the very first NASCAR race on the beach at Daytona. So 2 for 1, he got to be scattered right there where they used to race NASCAR.
Yeah.
And on the beach.
Yeah.
So very cool.
And what was even cooler about that location that we didn't notice until we picked the spot. So this is where we're going to do it. When we got there, the house directly behind us was purple. And purple for pancreatic cancer, and that's what he died from. So we're like, this is absolutely the best place.
And so now we know where to find him.
Look for the purple house.
Unless they paint the house.
Yeah.
They paint the house. But I kind of have that. I know where you're
I think we could find it. Yeah.
But so that was a great day.
That was a fun day.
That was like the first.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was like the first day we got to actually go out away from just arrangements and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And even though it was a sad day, it was a happy day. You can see the smiles. I mean, we are all having a good time. So the people in this picture, the one in the middle there is my mother. Of course, Leslie's there. My
2 of your brothers.
2 of my brothers in the back with the dark hats on there. The guy with the blue shirt on the back is my cousin. His wife is on the far right there, and my older brother's daughter is in the back there, and his wife is in the front by my mom. So that's who we were hanging out with there.
Yeah.
And then when we got back to the RV park, we met up with some Instagrammers.
Yes.
We RV entering.
That's cool. Venturing.
Life. Eddie and Lucy, we got to meet them. It was really cool. And
Very cool couple.
They're the ones who told us about the murder.
Yeah.
As soon as they left, they got back to there, and you can see the pond behind us. That's where the gator has been hanging out. So that's how close we are to the pond.
Yeah.
And so very, very cool hanging out with them, getting to meet them. And I think they're going to be at the Tampa show too.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see them again.
Yeah, because we didn't get to spend enough time with them. I was hoping, because they work out of the RVs, we could have seen them in the evening if we would have been around more, but we just went around.
Yeah. And then we got to hang out with some of our besties.
Yeah.
Which we didn't think was going to happen until we got back here after Missouri, but small window opened up.
And we had to jump on it.
For a couple of times.
Yeah.
And so, we jumped on it. So here is us with the Brazen Brits, Lawrence and Danley. They are not in the live tonight because they are in the Dominican Republic on vacation hanging out. So we got to go kayaking with them.
For them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dominican Republic.
We got to use our inflatable kayaks for the very first time.
Yes.
Which are working out really, really good.
Oh my God, I love these kayaks.
So
I love them.
That is out at Crystal River.
Yes.
And so the manatees are not in because it's too warm. But we're going to be going back.
Yes.
We're going to be going back in October, November time frame, and we are going to try to show you the manatees.
Yeah.
I did a little swimming out there, and we did some filming. So that was our first back adventuring video. Even though after that we're going back to
semi-adventuring.
So we're not back out yet, but we got that one little break. So I took advantage of doing some filming, swimming there in the clear waters of Crystal River. Then the fishes. There was a snake out there.
There was a snake out.
Didn't see any gators or anything, but it was fun to go and hang out.
It was
and
nice
just
to get out,
get away for a day.
Yeah.
You don't really realize how much you need those breaks.
how cooped up you get.
Till you get out and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was much needed.
This is so nice. And then they came back to the RV. And Mom came back to the RV, got to see the RV for the very first time. First time she's ever seen our RV.
Yeah.
And so when the Brits came back, we took some pictures. There's some more on our Facebook and our Instagram. So if you don't follow us over there, go over there and see all the pictures because there's some funny pictures.
Yeah.
Over there of us hanging out with the Brits. And they had the custom-made T-shirts.
Yeah, they made us all shirts.
Still a better love story than Twilight. The Wags and the Brits. And so we had a good time hanging out with them.
For those who have never seen Twilight, they'd be like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's the vampire movie.
Yeah.
It's like a love story vampire movie. And
then
we thought that was going to be it. And then we found out that Michael and Tiffany from RBDM are down here in Florida.
Yeah.
And so we went to go try to meet up with them. Tiffany was out
She was flying in that day.
Yeah, she was flying that day, so we didn't get to see her, but we did get to meet up with the Brits again.
Yep.
And took Mom along this time.
Yeah, because she'd been dying to meet the Brits.
Yeah, we at least got to hang out with half of RVDM.
Yeah.
And that was good. We went to a place called Friar Tuck's. It's this British pub. And amazing food. Amazing food. You had the fish and chips, which I should have put a picture up here of the fish and chips.
Yeah.
Because the fish was. And it's not a fish story.
No.
I'm not telling a fish story.
No, he's not exaggerating.
It's a long piece of fish. And then
it hung off the plate on each side of the plate by that much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was massive.
Yeah. And it was just great. I had donor, which I haven't had donor
We haven't had donor since Germany. Yeah.
So that was really good. If you have a chance, if you're in the Claremont area, it's right down the street from Thousand Trails Orlando.
I didn't eat the donor because it was lamb donor that day. And I don't eat the cute animals. So
it was delicious.
If they would have done chicken donor, I would have got donor. Yeah. But it was lamb, so it was a no-go.
And then before we wrapped everything up and started getting everything ready to get out of here, we met up with my best friend from high school.
Yeah.
Matt. Hey. And we went and hung out, had some dinner with him, hung out with Mom.
You two really look alike.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, Matt's lost most of his hair.
I wasn't going to say anything, Matt. Leslie just busted you out, man.
He's the first to admit he's lost all his hair.
Yeah, so we had a good time that night too.
That was fun.
It was good to see him. We're gonna see him again. He's gonna be out at the Tampa show.
Yep.
Hanging out with us too, so that'll be cool.
Yep.
And then one of the pictures that we lost last time between the last live and this live, because we were talking about Lauren, and when she came down to see my stepfather, her grandfather, before he passed, she was hurrying down here because we didn't know how long he had, so she was trying to get down here. She hit a patch of water in a downpour, rain, and wrecked her car on the way down here.
She hydroplaned, yeah.
Totaled her car out. So between the last live and this live, we got her a new car.
Yeah, and all the chaos of the move-in, pack-in, funeral arrangements, we had to go find her a car.
Finding her a car. So, and I lost the picture last time when I was trying to go live to show the picture. It doesn't look that bad. She slid and hit a guardrail and smashed the front end on both sides. This was the worst side. So this is the picture that I put up, and it doesn't look that bad. However, she bent the frame
in two spots,
in two places. Yeah. So they totaled out. Initially, they weren't going to total it.
Yeah. But so he got under it, and he was like, "Yep, no need to do any more."
And because she's a student, she's still on our insurance. Guess whose insurance goes up? Yeah. So we did.
And she had the nerve, in true Lauren form, though. She had the nerve to kind of say, well, it was our fault she wrecked her car.
Yeah.
Because she said, well, you told me if I wanted to see him before he passed, I needed to come as soon as I could. So, and I was, not speeding, but I was anxious to get there, and I didn't have to hurry after all because he lived for another week after I was there.
I didn't know he was going to live for a week.
Yeah, I don't know that. And so she's like, so kind of your fault that I had the wreck. I'm like,
but Lauren's always been one to find fault in others and not take the blame herself.
I felt in true Wagner form, she was definitely you, because she overcorrected herself when she thought the car was coming into her lane. She overcorrected,
I could have saved it.
Which on a downpour of rain made her hydroplane, whereas you tried to kill me before we got married by doing the same thing, overcorrecting somebody merging over. So
we're not going to get into that.
Honestly, it's his fault. It's not.
So that was her car. That was a Hyundai Elantra, and it was wrecked out. And then once she got her rental, she rented. They gave her an Audi SUV.
That's the stupidest thing, to let a 21-year-old walk in needing a rental car and go, oh, would you like the Audi Q5?
So she got that, and it set her up higher, so she liked that.
Yeah.
So she's like, I want you to look for an SUV for me. So we got the insurance money, we got to look in. And the reason that we were buying a car and not her buying her own car is because Leslie's sister works at a dealership. We get a better price. Yeah. But we had to purchase it down here, and she couldn't come down here. She had school and work and all that stuff, so she
couldn't come back.
Purchased it for her. And then we met her halfway.
Yep. At the scene of the crime, really.
Yeah, right where it happened in
we met her at the rental
Georgia.
car place and swapped out cars.
Yeah, so now she has, what does she have?
She has a Toyota RAV4.
There she is. Her new RAV4, which she loves.
She does love it.
Yeah. So she went from red to silver, which I'm a fan of too, because She got pulled over a lot in the red
She
car.
has such a heavy foot.
But
Yeah.
she's liking the new car.
Yeah, she likes seeing the whole road.
Yeah.
Being off the ground. So she better love it. It's the last car she gets from me.
Yeah. Let's go back to the chat for a second. I think it jumped. But have your people call it. People will do it.
Okay.
I'm holding you to it.
He's my people.
And Bill's your people, I guess. So I'll call Bill.
That's right. See?
Do not play dead for a bear, I guess. Happy place to die,
Oh.
is saying. We're way behind on the chat, but anyway,
So really, you're never to say? You're never to play dead?
I guess not.
What was it? Go back to Natasha's.
Oh.
I saw it in big letters. Oh. Never mind. I thought it had something to do with our Patreon. Never mind.
Yeah, we had a that just reminded me, we had a great conversation. We had a great live with our patrons last week.
Oh, Javi went yard.
So much, yeah. No, half goes yard.
Oh, was it half?
Javi plays for the Tigers now.
Oh, that's right.
Get it together,
I
lady.
saw the H real quick.
Missing the first hour of the Cubs game. For you, that's how much I love you.
Yeah.
Missing the first hour of the Cubs
Yeah.
game. But we're not
Half
really
goes yard.
playing for anything right now. So. Oh, and we're playing against the Mets. So, yeah, let's go Mets.
Oh.
That might have been Bill.
That was wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, donation coming up at the end of October. We're super excited about that.
Yeah.
We need to. You got the little weighing thing? We're gonna weigh Scout.
Yes.
Let's weigh Scout.
Let me go. I think he dozed off.
Yeah. While she's doing that, I'll tell you about what's coming up later in the year. We're coming back here to Florida. We're staying here for the rest of the winter. We will be at the Tampa RV show. So if you're going to Tampa, let us know. We'll be publishing, meetups where we're going to be at, all that good stuff. We're talking to people at booths on, coordinating times, dates, locations, and all that stuff. There's Scout. We got this little weighing thing. It's like a little harness.
Nobody judge me. I wanted him to be very comfortable being weighed.
Okay.
And he's too big for a food scale.
Yeah.
He outgrew a food scale like years
This
ago.
guy is not fitting on a food scale.
No. He's just too big. And I wanted him to feel secure and not freaked out.
Yeah.
Even though he looks freaked out at me right now. So I went online and I ordered one of the little luggage scales that you can, just hang your bag on. And then I was like, so what can I use for Scout? And I fell down in the rabbit hole of harnesses. And the next thing I know, I'm into farm animals. And I got a calf sling. And I was like, that's perfect for him.
Pam said she loves your hair, by the way.
Thank you, Pam.
It's a new hair piece.
It's a new one.
Yeah. So get this hooked up. We'll put Scout in here and we'll see how much you weigh, man.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to be at Tampa, so we will let you know for sure all that cool stuff. And then I think we're going to have enough Wagsters down there. Maybe we'll do a little Wagster meetup for all of our patrons too. I don't know if I put a link in the description for Patreon, but if you want to join us over there, we'll also be documenting our real-time travels on Patreon with all those folks as we travel from here to Missouri and back. Probably won't see that stuff on YouTube for a couple of several weeks, but if you want to see it in real time, join us over there on Patreon. Okay, Leslie's got it hooked up.
He looks
got
thrilled.
Got him in the harness.
They probably can't see
on?
him. Yeah, but he looks so thrilled to be in here.
All right, pick him up.
All right. So.
Gotta get him on camera.
There he is, Scout in his sling.
How much does he weigh, man?
He looks thrilled, doesn't he? Thrilled to be in it.
See what?
See, this can't be right. The sling is 0.28.
Okay, so he hasn't lost any weight.
No.
He's gained.
Well, that's disappointing.
The diet didn't work.
Scout.
But he's probably more healthy. Either way. He doesn't look any thinner.
No, wow, dude, you can't weigh more. That's impossible. If you gained weight, well, maybe he's storing.
Well, he did eat a bunch of worms yesterday.
No, but still, you can't go up 0.2 ounces. That's just not cool. I don't know why you weigh more.
Let me do this because I was just talking about it.
How can you weigh more, sir? how did you gain weight on the diet?
Yeah, I'll put a link right there. That's to our Patreon if you want to join us on Patreon. So yeah, going to the Super Show. We wanted to talk really quickly too about we had talked about doing a meetup in the spring, which I don't think is going to happen now.
No,
We've just had so much going on. You got to plan those things so far out that we haven't had the time
but
to
we
devote to
knew
that.
where we thought we'd like to have it. We had an outline of it in our heads, but to contact and arrange that we couldn't. That all went on the back burner.
Yeah.
And now it's just too close to that time that we can't plan it properly.
Yeah. So I don't think we're going to be able to do that, unfortunately.
Tanya says.
I can hear the sandhill cranes out there yelling.
Tanya says that menopause. No.
Now,
you can't blame it on that.
But he probably will be going into brumation in the next couple of months, and then his metabolism will slow way down. It's kind of like hibernation for them. So, hey, full-time dreams in here. Good to see you guys.
Oh, Pam and Bill are here.
Well, I just told you Pam liked your hair.
Oh, that Pam. I thought you were talking about Pam Price. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam.
That might have been Pam Price. I don't know. I just saw Pam. One of the Pams likes your hair.
We have a Pam Price and a Pam Graham.
Yeah.
And a Pam Terry. Lots of Pam.
Yeah, and Jim and Rhonda are in here too.
Hey, guys.
R&J RV Adventures.
You were one of the ones we filmed in the mass filming.
Yeah. We filmed a spot for their channel. They're going to have us as guests on their channel.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, we will definitely share a link out to that so you can go over to their channel.
Yeah, I'm interested.
They're putting together a pretty cool
in
series.
This series. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll share that with you too. What else were we talking about? Oh, we need to say thank you to people from last time. Super chats and super stickers and private donations. So let's do that real fast.
Somebody just said put Dustin in the harness. Rich. That's funny.
So from last month, super chats and super stickers. Thank you to Amy Jones, Stephen Burkheiser, who just donated again tonight. Thank you so much. And Wayne Danley, we appreciate you. The Rambling Rimkus.
Love their name.
Yeah, we missed hanging out with them.
Yes, we were going to see them in Virginia.
David Brown, and we just mentioned R&J RV Adventures. Thank you guys for donating too. And then we have, so that was during the live last month. And we have some private donors, Happy Place Diaries, Jerry and Teresa over there, the Brazen Brits, Lawrence and Natalie, and John Zellers, who's one of our patrons. So on top of his Patreon pledge, made an additional donation. So thank you guys for that. So we'll talk about Happy Place Diaries and Brazen Brits real quick. And so it wasn't necessarily a private donation. What they're doing is they're taking a portion of what they earn on their channel
for their Red Friday shirt.
Well, the Brazen Brits for their shirts. Happy Place Diaries just
for Jerry and Teresa,
a portion of what they earn on there. So thank you guys so much for. I mean, I know how hard it is to run a YouTube channel. So when you earn some money, you want to keep as much as you can. So thank you for giving us some of it to give away to veterans. That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Really appreciate that. There's Jimmy.
Jimmy Carroll.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And they're patrons, so this is on top of their pledge also. So yeah, just very giving people. We really appreciate you guys. And we got to hang out with them a little bit at the Alliance rally, which was very cool. Got to know them a little bit more.
We're not going to make it to next year's rally.
No, it's coming too close to other plans that we already had.
We have to be out west. Too close. There's no way I'm hauling butt. That would be impossible, really, to get to Utah in a couple days.
So Wayne wants to know when we're coming back from Colorado.
Ooh.
We are coming back in May.
But
just the bottom part, like Durango.
We're going on the Durango side.
We're not going up into Colorado Springs and Denver. We're just hitting over into Durango, and then we're heading over to Moab after that. So because that's on our way.
Yeah, on our route. I was like, we're so close to Durango. I want to go to Durango.
Yeah, because we're meeting up with some friends out west this year. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I'm excited for the summer.
Yeah. So unfortunately, it looks like Wagapalooza is going to have to wait.
Maybe one more year.
I don't know.
Or till the end. Maybe it'll have to be a later in the year.
But I kind of feel like Tampa is going to be a big thing this year.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of people there. So we, and like I said, we're going to publish all that information. So make sure you come and find us at Tampa.
Yes,
come
and
hang out with us.
You can help celebrate me getting a new rig, because it is going to happen. side-eyeing me. It's gonna happen. So, like, find us at Tampa and be like, congrats on the rig, whether you know if we got it or not. Just congratulate me.
Yeah. When we get back down here after October, not just the Tampa show, we're going to be doing a lot of exploring around Florida.
Yep.
Doing some stuff down here.
So much I want to do.
More Brazen Brits.
Yep.
Hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be meeting up with some other folks down here too.
Yep.
I know we're going to be meeting up with the Venturesome couple.
Yep.
At some point, probably Tiffany and Michael again from
Yep.
RVDM. We've already talked to some subscribers who have hit us up since we've been here, but we're like, hey, we are knee deep in all of this stuff, but we will let you know when we're back.
Yep.
So lots more.
Got their names written down. Who's close by?
No, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. You should just let it happen.
Yeah.
Ride the wave.
And it really is a good time to get a new rig. Tampa is because all the dealers that people work with, they're for the most part decent dealers from what we know.
Yeah.
And
I think dealerships are like politicians. They have to be crooked to an extent. Like,
yeah,
it's rare to find a true wholesome place.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of the business.
it is. Unfortunately,
I mean, it's a business.
Yeah.
You won't make money if you don't. So.
And we've talked about it before. We've talked about the RV industry, and we've talked
Yeah.
about build quality. We've talked about all this stuff before. So if we get a new rig, we will take you through that whole process of figuring out how it's going to go.
Jawhead and Ginger were taunting me earlier.
They're in your favorite model.
They were in my
At
rig.
Hershey.
At Hershey.
Yeah.
Yep. Made me jealous. I want to be in it now. I won't have to wait till Tampa.
Yeah, and so there's gonna, and then from what we have gathered so far, anyway, there are going to be a lot of YouTube content creators at Tampa this year.
Yes.
We're gonna be hanging out with some of them out there. We may do some intertwined meetups
Yeah.
with some other channels.
I'd love to do that.
That way,
Mm-hmm.
more bang for your buck. You can see more people all at one spot.
Exactly.
So that would be cool. And then I don't know if they're doing it again this year. I know last year we weren't at Tampa last year, but they did some meetups after the show too.
Yes, they did.
Off-site.
Did. Yeah.
At different places to where you could still.
You could meet a
Yeah.
bunch of YouTubers in one spot. Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, Scout is a little too big for the pocket now. He definitely is. He in the shirt
Well, the shirt's only from his chest. Though,
Yeah.
too.
he looks a lot smaller on the shirt than he does. Yeah, but he's outgrown. Look at this guy. He's wide. That's the
girth.
yeah. He's got some girth going on there. Yeah.
It's just more to love. That's all. More to love.
But what else are we talking about? Oh, coming up. We talked about content coming up, so we got some cool stuff. Even though most of it's product stuff and RV stuff, but it is cool stuff. We got some cool products coming up, and we're gonna be able to save some money for you on all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we got the next round of collaboration video coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we team up with 5 other
Yep.
channels, and we all put out the same topic on the same day. That's coming up next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so that's been a really cool series.
Yes. And
very
everybody
popular.
seems to like it. Get
Yeah.
great feedback on that.
And I will go ahead and give you a little bit of a teaser that all 6 videos next Wednesday are going to be a little controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the rest of their
That's what they have.
but I know the topic.
Well,
I know the
based off
topic.
the topic.
So based on the topic, and we, between us that are collaborating, we do talk about how we're setting up thumbnails and titles and stuff because we don't want it to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I have seen a couple of the thumbnails too. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And the RV parade of RVs.
Yeah, the Parade of RVs, we're trying to get that going with a viewer edition. We have a couple of people who have sent us videos.
Yeah, so if you want us to show your rig,
Send us an email.
send us the email.
Yeah, waywardbags@gmail.com.
Tell you how to do it.
Yeah, we will give you all the information.
And I am loving, that's my favorite.
Yeah, and I didn't even tell you that one of our viewers sent in a video clip, and hopefully we'll get enough to keep the series going because we don't have enough They won't go. But if we get a couple more, we'll have enough to at least do the next episode. But the last submission was 382RK, an Alliance Paradigm 382RK, the one that we walked through, the prototype, the one that Leslie loves, the one that she wants, the one that she
You probably shouldn't have
might
still told
get.
me.
She might get.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's buying it for me.
You know these things, like, I don't know if she understands these things cost money. They're not free. You can't just go pick one up for free.
I don't think you understand how much Scout needs that rig.
Oh, yeah. Do it for Scout.
You want to enhance his travel experience.
Rich talking about weed videos.
No.
We will be talking about something similar.
It's not that controversial.
No, it's not that controversial. It's controversial, but not like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
What?
So they enjoy our contribution and our content.
Oh,
Thank you so much. And we're super excited about this next donation. We can't wait.
Yeah. This is going to make up, because I was so excited when we were in Washington last year, but COVID ruined our chance to do the donation in Washington.
Yeah.
And I was so stoked about that. So this replaces that feeling. I'm
Yeah.
really stoked to see this place and check it out.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Pam, you didn't get your packet in the mail, in your email. It's not really a packet. It's just an email just explaining
Oh, the
how to
How to
shoot
film
the video and how to share it with us. So, yeah, let me write that down.
as we say, maybe you.
I'll send it to you again, and then that way you can send it over, and we'll make sure we get you on. Hopefully, we'll get enough.
Yeah.
Rich said, "You're ambassadors. You should get one for free." That's not how it works.
I like where your head's at.
That's not how it works. Now,
Feel free to write them
yeah, talk to-
and stress that to them that I'm worthy of the rig. They should just gift it to me.
yeah. So we are working with Alliance. They are flexible, but we're not
They're
getting
not
one.
that flexible.
They're not that flexible.
I wish.
Yeah. So we're coming to the end of the live. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
Yes,
The hour has flown by.
it has.
Our
flown
next live is going to be in Missouri.
Ooh, from the zoo.
It's crazy. So we're doing something a little bit different in the upcoming videos too. Is we're starting to sprinkle in a little bit of Vietnam veterans, Vietnam fallen service members, and we haven't run out of Operation Iraqi Freedom or Enduring Freedom, but we did get a couple of comments saying, hey, could you sprinkle in some of the previous campaigns, older wars. So we're trying to do that. The problem is it's so difficult to find images and information about these individuals because it takes a lot more research. And so you really have to find enough information to even put one together is a task. So, but we are finding a few. We will be sprinkling those in. Tonight's is a Vietnam veteran.
If you personally know one,
let us know.
have one in the family, share that with us so we can do it in your photo.
Yeah, because a lot of times you'll have your own pictures.
Yeah,
that you
better
can
than we can
personally
find
share
online.
with us. We would be in any campaign, any war, even if it's World War II, World War I. You got a great grandfather that was killed in whatever. So let us know. We'll be happy to share that. And thank you to all of our moderators who hung out with us tonight, keeping it clean. We didn't get into the chat a lot.
Yeah,
Melanetti out there helping us. We didn't get into the chat a lot, but there was a lot of good conversations going on. Thank you so much for participating tonight. Sorry if we didn't get to your comment or get to your question. We probably will either next month or the month after. We'll do the Q&A again so we can answer all the questions. So if you asked the question tonight, we didn't get it answered.
If you really want an answer, just send it.
Yeah, just send it in an email. But if not, then you wait till the next time, and we'll be happy to do that.
Yeah.
So we are going to honor a fallen service member, and we'll see you next month. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we can't wait to take you along for this next donation.
Yeah.
That will be we'll be live first, and then the donation. So it won't have happened yet, but it'll be coming up soon. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you next month.
Let's say goodnight, Scout. He's already checked out.
He going to sleep. He's hung up on your necklace.
Say good night. Say good night to everybody.
Pass. That's a hard pass. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
Guys.
And we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.